What's going on, everyone? All right, so by the time that Superman releases, all of the leaks and everything of the movie is gonna be up. Why do I say that? Because everybody that's already seen the early screenings are starting to post and starting to leak everything out. Wow, I told y'all this is gonna find the internet and it's going to be out there before the release of this movie. Look, when it comes down to this movie, there's a lot of mixed reactions right now, but most of them are that this movie is a mess. And we've all been calling it. We already can see that from 2 miles away. And day of the release of this film is just going to prove everything that we've been calling and saying for a while. And everybody has pretty much the same opinion, that the movie has some good parts, but for the most part, it's a mess. It's a disaster that James Gunn is just James Gunn doing what he wants to do. And of course, he's doing it Guardians of the Galaxy with the Marvel formula. This is no surprise. We already knew this was going to happen. And, you know, this is just proof of what's to expect. This is why we have to keep our wallets closed. We have to send the message to the studio. And a lot of people are saying that this Guy Gardner is very annoying in the movie, but extremely annoying. And yep, they have the Justice Gang in there. It's official. And the way that they carry out everything is just not what it's supposed to be. And they're just using the name of Superman, but they're not really putting him out there like he's supposed to. And it's just going to be a letdown. You know, there's going to be probably some fans that are going to like it and enjoy it, but for the most part, this is not going to perform well. And people are going to come out with some very, very mixed reactions after they see the movie and stuff like that. So, you know, that tells you a lot, you know. And to the ones that are, you know, posting and putting things out there on the internet, wow, you know, apparently there's going to be towards the end that they're going to be showing Superman in a black costume. And, you know, people are going to be looking at him and, you know, speculating and saying the famous line, it's a bird, it's a plane. And apparently somebody says it's Batman. So, like I tell you, you know, like, it's just James Gunn being James Gunn. He's probably just trying to set up his Batman, Brave and the Bold. And that's why they're probably, like, trying to hint to that and stuff like that. But again, we're going to see how this movie does at the box office. Because remember, everything is riding on the success of this movie. And, you know, James Gunn said it. You know, the studio is, you know, waiting to see if they make money or not with this movie. And we know that it's going to cost them much more than what it is, you know. And, you know, this is not a surprise. This should not surprise anybody. It's a complete mess. Nobody's interested. And the few people that are going to go out and watch it are not going to be enough to save it at the box office. Because we already know that Jurassic World Rebirth is right around the corner. And then we have, after Superman, we have Fantastic Four. So people are going to be watching that also. But Superman, it's not going to make the numbers that they want. And this is what the studio deserves, you know. You needed a wake-up call, and this is it. Finally, I told you, as we continue to get closer. Remember, when we saw how we were getting close to Joker 2, leaks started coming out. The same thing with The Flush. All these movies, everything started leaking. The same thing with Black Adam. Once we saw that Henry Cavill scene, we were like, yeah, you know, like, this is it. And again, the studio's just trying to play these games and stuff like that, but we know what's up. We're the true fans, customer, and consumer. As always, hit that subscribe, drop your comments, and until next time.